Our sportsNOLA.com trivia question of the evening. Merry Christmas, one and all. What current NFL quarterback is from Santa Claus, Indiana? On the edge of your seats, the answer is Jay Cutler of the Chicago Bears, doing his Brian Alley Walsh impersonation with his garb. He doesn't look the part anywhere like Brian does because he doesn't look like this guy. To my left, there you go. He doesn't look like that. Cutler doesn't have that on him. So with that, it is time now for our Hot Seat segment. It's our special edition Santa Boz segment, where Brian Alley Walsh takes over with his wish list for this Christmas season and beyond. And with that, wow.
I know.
Ricky looks good, that's all I can say.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh,
Brian,
man.
it's all about you.
Thank you, my friend.
We're going by the fireplace.
Yeah, I
Take
know.
over.
You guys take a few minutes
All
off.
right, we're gone. Nice talking to you.
All right. Without further ado, I'm going to cut to the chase here because time is of the importance here. Let's begin with Saints owner Tom Benson. Wonderful man. Above all else, Mr. B, I wish you and your lovely bride, Gail, and your families good health. You're not getting any younger, Mr. B, so eat smart and take care of yourself. Also, a speedy and equitable ending to the Benson family feud, now in its 12th month in and out of Texas and Louisiana courts. Santa wishes that there's a speedy and expeditious ending to all of that. Mr. B, you're not going to like this. An NFL team that returns to relevancy. I thought it was this year. Also, an NBA team that becomes relevant, Mr. B. And finally, Tom, make sure you are listening to the right people in and around your billion-dollar sports empire. The people who have your best interest at heart and not theirs. And the operative word here is your best interest. Your sports legacy may depend on it. All right, let's shift to Coach Sean Payton. Sean, be honest with yourself as you ponder your future in New Orleans. If you aren't in it to win it here in the Big Easy, then please move on to greener pastures. If you stay, get back to your winning ways, because right now, the Black and Gold are not among those 10 NFL franchises that annually compete for the Lombardi Trophy. And I know that that is very important to you. That has been a goal of yours ever since you stepped foot here back in '06. And finally, Sean, build a defensive unit that is not a laughing stock. I say that with great honor here, knowing that Vaughn Johnson is part of one of the Saints, the greatest defense in Saints history. To Saints defensive coordinator, Dennis Allen. Dennis, I wish you 25 players with want to. And you know what I mean by want to. You gotta want to play defense, and Vaughn knows that better than anybody else. To Saints GM Mickey Loomis. Mickey, find another Drew Brees if the real McCoy parts ways this offseason for whatever reason. Mickey, spend wisely in free agency. Do your due diligence in retooling the roster. And above all, Mr. Loomis, please sign healthy players. To Saints cornerback, Brandon Browner, an antidote for yellow fever. Figure that out yourself. To Saints quarterback Drew Brees, find a way to reduce your 2016 salary cap of $30 million so the team can fill holes on the roster and you can play at least one more season for the Black and Gold. Please do that. You and your representative find a way to make it work and to help this team come back. To Saints tight end Benjamin Watson, and I know I speak for Kenny and I speak for Vaughn when I say this. If ever there was a worthy candidate for the NFL Man of the Year, you were it. We wish you nothing but good luck in this year and wherever the future brings you. And you have my vote. If I had one, Benjamin, you would have my vote as NFL Man of the Year. To Saints cornerback Delvin Breaux and running back Tim Hightower. You both are inspirations to us all. You both have great life lessons to share, and that is simply never give up. You have shown that throughout your career, and we applaud you. We think that is such a high part of your lives. Let's switch to the Pelicans, to GM Dell Demps. Trade for a big who can be productive for 30-35 minutes a game. To Pelicans coach Alvin Gentry. Healthy bodies who buy into what you're selling. And Alvin, what you did the other night after the loss to Phoenix was noteworthy. And keep on them, okay? Make sure that you won't settle for anything but your players' best. To the face of the Pelicans franchise, Anthony Davis, or better known as AD. Keep the faith, brother, that things are going to get better. You have to believe that first and foremost. All right, let's switch to the school up the road at LSU. To LSU football coach Les Miles. A 2016 style offense with a quarterback capable of running it. To LSU athletic director Joe Oliva. A crash course on basic human decency and knowing when not to throw people under the bus. To LSU President F. King Alexander. Mr. Alexander, learn from past mistakes because you may be forced to walk a similar slippery slope next season with your football coach and possibly your athletic director. To LSU running back Leonard Fournette. A healthy and productive junior season before turning pro and reaping the rewards. And to outgoing LSU offensive coordinator Cam Cameron, simply, good luck. To LSU men's basketball coach Johnny Jones, your star-studded team will only go as far as your defense will take them. And to LSU freshman sensation Ben Simmons, Ben, the pressure is on you to make your one-and-done season in Tigertown a memorable one. You won't get a second chance at the college level. Do your best while with the Tigers. To new Tulane football coach Willie Fritz. Willie, take one day at a time, build a solid foundation. Do not cut corners. Surround yourself with people you trust and keep sawing wood, as Mr. Finks used to say. You can win at Tulane. Tommy Bowden did it in '98 when they went 12-0. The question is, can someone sustain success on the football field? Here's hoping that it's you. And to former Tulane football coach C.J. Johnson. C.J., wherever life takes you and your family, all the best to you both. St. Sandoval truly wishes it had turned out differently under your watch. To Tulane's men's basketball coach Ed Conroy, relevance in the basketball-rich American Athletic Conference. To UNO basketball coach Mark Schlesinger, dare I say a 500 record and a trip to the Southland Conference Tournament? To Tulane women's basketball coach Lisa Stockton, a return to the women's NCAA tournament. To Delgado AD and baseball coach Joe Sherman, another trip to the NJC World Series in Grand Junction, Colorado. Only this time, JoJo, bring home the trophy. To CEO Paul Houlihan and officials at the All-State Sugar Bowl and the teams from Ole Miss and Oklahoma State and their many fans. A great game on New Year's night at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome and a safe and festive stay here in the Big Easy. To officials of the Bayou District Foundation and City Park, great weather this winter as construction continues on the new $13 million Reese Jones designed championship golf course scheduled to open in the spring of 2017. To LHSAA Executive Director Eddie Bonan, the wherewithal to get your membership on the same page when it comes to resolving the fundamental differences that pertain to select and non-select state championships. And finally, please keep Saints broadcaster and former player Hokie Gajan and his family in your thoughts and prayers this holiday season as he continues his battle with cancer. We are all pulling for you on this set, and I know you've got Who Dat Nation and anybody that's come across you, Hokie, pulling for you. To my friends and associates at sportsNOLAtv, Ken Trahan, Ricky Jackson, General Manager Dean Powery, our great visitor Vaughn Johnson, and all the good folks behind the scenes, a blessed and joyous holiday season. Until we meet again, Santa Ball wishes you and your family a very, very Merry Christmas.
Well stated. Merry Christmas to you as well. Back to talk college sports in a moment on sportsNOLAtv.